There's no timescale on WWE success. Some wrestlers have to wait years for a major opportunity, while others seem preordained for glory and are pushed, that's right, pushed 2 O's, from the get-go. Either way, the first 12 months are absolutely critical. If WWE get it wrong and push someone above their heads, they'll doom that wrestler to an eternity of mid-card purgatory and middling fan reactions. Get it right, however, and a dominant rookie year can set a wrestler up for years of success and provide the foundations to build a legendary career on, as the guys we're about to talk about prove. I'm Andy for What Culture Wrestling, and looking at the main roster alone, here are the 10 best rookie years in WWE history. Number 10. Tatanka. Though his WWE run now feels like a distant memory, Tatanka was an underrated performer and he had an incredibly strong first year with the company. He didn't capture gold, but Tatanka hit WWE like a bolt of lightning in 1992, embarking on a year-long undefeated streak that saw him buzz through competition as strong as Rick Martel, the Mountie, and a host of others. He amassed a total of 166 WWE wins in this time, earning high-profile matches with the likes of Lex Luger and Shawn Michaels, who he was reportedly set to beat for the Intercontinental Championship at one point, but, you know, politics. Number 9. Charlotte Flair. Hitting the main roster the same night as Sasha Banks and
Becky Lynch,
Charlotte Flair became an immediate staple in the Women's Revolution and even defeated Nikki Bella, ending her record-breaking 301-day reign as Divas Champion 2 months after joining the main roster. She was and still is the division's franchise player. She oversaw the transition from Divas back to women and maintained a strong stranglehold at the top, all in her first year. Now, her creative direction wasn't always perfect, see the Paige feud, but an incredible rookie year helped shape Charlotte into the force of nature she is today. Number 8. Ronda Rousey. Now, technically this rookie year is still underway, so it could well go balls up by the time we hit December, but bloody hell, has Ronda been impressive or what? She's a true rookie who didn't have a lick of wrestling experience prior to joining WWE, and that just makes her success all the more remarkable. That WrestleMania 34 mixed tag match was the best debut match I've ever seen, and somehow she followed it up by dragging a good match out of Nia Jax at Money in the Bank. Now, her angles have been inconsistent, particularly in the early days, but Ronda has demonstrated great improvement in all aspects of her performance, and now everything she does is electric. She was already a star, but she's about to go supernova. Number 7. John Cena. It was very clear that WWE had grand ideas for John Cena from the moment he debuted in Kurt Angle's Open Challenge, putting up a spirited fight against the Olympian, earning respect from The Undertaker. Wins against the likes of Chris Jericho, Chavo Guerrero and Test followed, and soon Cena had adopted the acclaimed rapping gimmick that really shot him up the rankings in terms of popularity, as he cut countless wrestlers to pieces with sharp, witty lines. Cena was unsuccessful in dethroning WWE Champion Brock Lesnar, but it didn't matter. He was already on a fast track to the top, and the fans absolutely loved him, at least for a while. Number 6. Sheamus. Now, talking about this fella's singles career is more likely to draw sighs than cheers, and yes, Sheamus was pushed entirely too early, but in terms of kayfabe, his first year was an unqualified success. Debuting for ECW in June 2009, he was eventually transferred to Raw, where he defeated John Cena to become WWE Champion just 166 days after being called up. He eventually lost the belt to
Cena,
but regained it at Fatal 4-Way in 2010, making him one of very few wrestlers to become WWE Champion twice in his rookie year. It didn't matter that he wasn't quite there as a wrestler yet. Vince McMahon loved him, and he strapped him to the rocket. Number 5. The Shield. Their Survivor Series 2012 debut is a classic and one of the most exciting moments in modern WWE history, as it immediately established Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose as a dangerous, edgy threat. Chaos followed. Everyone who dared step in the way of the Shield was destroyed, and they immediately embarked on a lengthy 5-month winning streak that only came to an end via DQ. On top of this, Ambrose ended up becoming United States Champion on the very same night that Reigns and Rollins became tag champions. That is super impressive, and as if destroying every top star in the company wasn't enough, the Gold really hammered their dominance home, and now all three have long since been established as top stars. Number 4. The Undertaker. Now, debuting on the same night as the iconic gobbledygooker meant that Taker was always going to face an uphill battle to get over, but believe it or not, he did. Arriving at Survivor Series 90, he was unlike anything the company had ever seen before, and he was dominant from day one, helping Ted DiBiase's $1 million team to victory over the Dream Team. He very quickly became WWE's must-see attraction, pinning Jimmy Snuka in his first WrestleMania before defeating Hulk Hogan to become WWE Champion just on a year after debuting. Though he was far from the polished performer he'd eventually become, Taker was booked like a near untouchable force from day one, and his big bad golf gimmick completely changed the game. Number 3. Yokozuna. Surprisingly nimble for a 500-pounder, at least in the early days, Yokozuna made one hell of an impact when he debuted in 1992, with his devious manager Mr. Fuji really helping him get over. Yoko won the 1993 Royal Rumble just 4 months after debuting. Now, WrestleMania 9 did turn out to be a big bag of shit, with Hulk Hogan pinning him for the WWE Championship just minutes after he'd won it, but hey, the big man got the belt back in June, and Hulk had soon pissed off. A near year-long title reign followed. Yokozuna was a huge success, and his status as an era-defining heel was forged in his rookie year. Number 2. Kurt Angle. The very definition of an absolute natural, Kurt Angle had next to no pro wrestling experience prior to joining WWE, and he only spent 5 months in developmental. He fast became one of WWE's most hated villains, with his arrogant, condescending American hero persona and unqualified success. He wasn't just a great technical wrestler though, he was a natural on the mic and he was great at crowd control, and this all created a three-dimensional star who found success easy. Angle had his opening winning streak angle, and he was the third man to be declared Eurocontinental Champion when he held both belts for a period in 2000. Now, he didn't win the WWE Championship until his second year with the company, but it didn't matter. His natural aptitude for the game means he's more than earned his place near the top of our list. And number 1, Brock Lesnar. Never before has there been a more appropriate wrestling nickname than the next big thing, as with Paul Heyman by his side, Brock Lesnar absolutely bulldozed his way through WWE with his imposing fear factor and elite athleticism. His first year was absolutely devastating. He battered his way through both Hardy Boys, and then made his way through the King of the Ring 2002 tournament, winning that, earning a shot at WWE Undisputed Champion The Rock, and then battering up Hulk Hogan for good measure. Lesnar eventually defeated The Rock to become top champion, with only Ric Flair capturing the WWE title, not the Universal, Finn Balor, so soon after debuting. It took Brock just 126 days. On top of this, he successfully defended the belt twice against The Undertaker, then won the 2003 Royal Rumble, all in his rookie year. I don't think that'll ever be topped. So that's our list, but what do you think are the best rookie years in WWE history? Let us know down in the comments section below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once you've done that, head on over to whatculture.com/WWE and check out some great articles from the likes of Jamie Kennedy, Michael Hamflett, and Michael Sidgwick. You'll have a great time. I've been Andy, and I'll see you later.